Spatial thinking. Spatial thinking. Spatial thinking. Spatial thinking.
Spatial thinking.
Hi, folks. Joseph Kursky here with you to talk about spatial thinking, habits of mind. Spatially literate people should have an understanding of spatial concepts and have spatial skills attached to their tool belts. However, there is more to a spatially literate person. According to the National Academy of Sciences report Learning to Think Spatially, spatially literate people should also have the habits of mind of thinking spatially, knowing where, when, how, and why to think spatially. Most people I know in the spatial learning and geotechnology education communities fit this characteristic to a T. They seem to know why to think spatially because they seek opportunities to advocate the importance of thinking spatially beyond education and to greater society. They seem to know how to think spatially, do so from many different viewpoints, and do so throughout the day. When reading a map of airline routes in an in-flight magazine, for example, they may consider network analysis, regional transportation, and tourism's impact on the environment. When the buds burst forth on trees, they may ponder the effect of latitude, altitude, and climate on the speed of the arrival of spring. When looking at a menu, they may speculate about diffusion and how restaurant franchises decide in which cities to locate. When going hiking, they may mark waypoints with their GPS or their smartphone app, take photographs, make sketches, thinking about the landscape and how it has changed in the past and how it will change in the future. How did the geospatial technology and education communities develop these habits of mind? Well, many claim that since childhood they have always loved maps or geography or both. Childhood vacations and exploring a vacant lot over the fence may have served to bolster this ability or this affinity. However, in most cases, a primary or secondary school class or a university program of study has nurtured this love into a lifelong way of thinking and acting. Therefore, educators have an important job, a critical role, I would argue, of inspiring students, the decision makers of tomorrow, to think spatially, and not just in their GIS or geography classes, but throughout their days and throughout their lives, as they make decisions that are critical to all of us. Yes, educators have the opportunity to shape these habits of mind. Thanks. Spatial thinking. Spatial thinking.